What's good, YouTube? I'm back again with
Ichigo Nika, you already know.
Yeah, my sister. Today we're coming to you with a story time. We also got a story time just a minute ago up on her channel, so go and check that out. I'll link it in the description box below. So make sure you go subscribe to her and check that out. So today the story time that I'm going to be doing is about a very close person to me, which I refer to as a twin, the closest, the bestie, everything. So basically how it happened was I was very close with a girl. She was a very close person to me, best friend, twin.
We're not going to say her name in the video just for her confidentiality. So.
Yeah, so we're going to name her let's name her Keela. Yeah?
Keela.
Let's name her
Keela.
Let's name her Keela. Basically, me and Keela, we was ride and die. Me, Keela and Nika was just...
We was close, like everywhere, you know when you have that friend
you see Keela, that's us.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, like you have that friend where you just always with every single day, regardless what day it is, or regardless if you have nothing to do, you're always gonna be that person. This is how Keela was.
Yeah, she would sleep in our beds, she'd be just
share everything,
everything.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, so I had this guy that I was linking. In the term of linking over here would be like getting to know somebody. So I was pretty young, I was about 17, 18, so I was linking this guy. And well, basically talking to him, and I'd see him a few times like after work whenever I'd be in town with Nika and Keela. And basically when I would see him in town, I would like go up to him, give him a hug and talk to him and stuff, and be like, yeah, I'll talk to you when I get home, and yeah, I'll text you when I get home, and this, that and the other, we need to link up soon, da 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 da, you get me? And that's how it would be. Are you okay there?
Yeah, excuse me. Excuse me, I tried to,
Yeah, and that's how it would just be. Every single time we'd see him in town after work, he would always finish work at a certain time. Whenever we'd see him in town, it would be always that time. Time.
Bear in mind, she was seeing this guy with Keely. Was that the name? Keela. She was seeing him like on a regular, so I wasn't really there when she was seeing him at the time. I've only been there 2 times, but that's when it actually got to the point
no,
where
you've been there more times than that.
Have I?
Yeah, when we used to walk past him all the time, and I'd just go up to him and hug him and whatnot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That would just like stand.
That's what I'm saying, but I wasn't really fond of him when
you
didn't really,
she didn't really know
texting and stuff like that.
But Keela did know, like she was fond of me texting this guy and talking to him on the phone or whatever, like. So anyway, yeah, so every time we would see him, we'd be walking past and we'd see him at the bus stop, I'd go and talk to him, do whatever, da 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 da. And then there's just one time where we was in town, and for some reason we went down that same road where he would always stand after work at his bus stop. And like I said, a few times in a row we had seen him at this bus stop after work.
Yeah.
And we would always walk past him, and this would be the occasional thing where we would walk past, I would go up to him, I would hug him.
We'll wait for her,
and Nika and Keela would always stand back a little bit and just do whatever they're doing while I'm talking to my link.
So I was fond of her,
like, him.
That's who she was talking to at the time, and she obviously 100%. Was fond. She was more fond than me because she used to know when there was texting and all that stuff. Like she knew more than me. So yeah. And then I seen all that happen, and then afterwards.
So yeah, this is where we get into it now.
Yeah.
So this one time now we're actually walking there. We get there, and as we're walking in front of us, we can see him standing there. So I thought, oh, there's my link. I've gone to Nika, like there's my link. I'm gonna go chat to him, and this, that, and the other. And then like Keela's quite quiet, but she's normally quiet. But it was
just don't know what to expect from her. Anyway.
We didn't expect something to happen, so we was just walking, and just before we got to him, say like, I'm there, Nika's there, and Keela is there. Keela literally overlapped us and walked past me and Nika and went to him. So she's gone to him. Me and Nika's just literally stopped.
Yeah, I've lots like to say. Hold on a minute.
What's going on? So as she's,
I was like, are you talking to him?
Yeah, like she's like, ain't you talking to him? And I'm like, yeah. Like, so as we froze and we're talking like, what the hell's going on here? She's already got to him and she's like, she's gave him a hug like what I would normally do.
I'm standing there thinking,
talking and laughing and joking and
I'm standing there thinking, hello.
So we're just like,
what have I missed?
Is this something we're supposed to know here? Like, at this point, my sister having no filter, she was like,
I was like, when she come over back to us.
No, you called her? You was like,
no, yeah, I was like,
what are you doing?
Clea, come here please.
Yeah, like, what you doing?
And then she came over, yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
that was it.
you remember?
And then she came over and she was like, what?
Yeah.
I said, what are you doing? I swear, wasn't...
You're like, I'm
She's
with
speaking
her.
to-
I'm with
speaking
him,
to
sorry.
Like, what are you doing? She's like, no, I'm talking to him. And I'm thinking,
wow.
Have I missed?
We're like,
have I missed something?
No. You know the drill. Every time.
It's like, no, and you know when somebody knows they're doing something wrong, yeah? They know they're doing something wrong because the minute you get caught, you want to raise up your voice and act up.
I know.
Remember, this girl's quite enough. She don't really act up and everything, but the minute, because we were putting her in their place and putting her in check, she wanted to raise her purse out. So I'm saying, hold on, you don't raise it yourself to me.
Yeah, like, cause like we was thinking,
because I was like, who's she talking to? And then the minute she's standing there, she's acting like she has done nothing wrong. Yeah, bear in mind, how are you talking to this guy, yeah, when you know that she's talking to this guy and you're acting like, say, you've been talking to this guy before her?
Yeah, like, that's how she legit was going off in her face. And then after that, she went back and spoke to him. She's like, hold on. And went back to and spoke to him and was just like, no, like, this can't be real. So
bear in mind, she is a very calm person. Yeah?
I'm very calm.
Because if that was me, honey...
Yeah, that's true. If it was her, it would be a whole different scenario. But at the same time, me, I just thought, like, I'm more close to this girl than I am to him. And I'd rather let him go than her. Do you get what I mean? It was one of them ones, like, I knew who... Like, you know when I say, sorry guys. You know when they say, niggas before hoes, and you know all the drill. It was one of them ones for me. So I was okay with locking him off and just not feeling some type of way about him doing what he's just done to the both of us. Because I felt like he was playing games, do you know what I mean? When he'd done that, I felt like he was playing games between the both of us. I thought, do you know what? Like, how can you go and do that knowing that we're so close and that, I don't know, that I was just bare confused. Anyway, we walked off at that point. She was still talking to him. So as we walked off, and I thought, you know, let's just go home. I didn't even want to be in town at that point. So we just went back to our bus stop.
Yeah.
And then I was texting her, and I was like, come on, let's go. Like, we're waiting at the bus stop. And then she's like, okay, I'm coming. And then I was like, why don't you just allow him? Like, why don't you just tell him, like, it's not gonna happen?
Like, I'm over it. Obviously, he's obviously not for. She's basically like, he's obviously not for me if he's talking to you. Yeah. He knows how close we are,
like,
and he knows like what the hell, and you should know better anyway.
Yeah.
She's basically saying to her like, you know, we're better than this. Like, yeah, our friendship's more worth than the frigging boy.
Exactly.
So she's like, well, you can
do that,
but you know,
her legit word was, you can do that.
And I was just there like,
and
then from then,
that was the last time I spoke to her.
You see, let me give you guys a little advice, yeah?
Watch certain girls around you.
Yeah. And like, if you have that friend, like, and you've been tight for years, it doesn't matter if it's years or whatever.
It doesn't matter if it's family.
If it comes to a part where you're talking to a guy, yeah, and your friend is the main friend that you thought that was your sister, like your soul friend that you can talk to about anything, and then she goes and does something like that and knows how much you like this guy or whatever, she's no good.
Cut it.
Friends don't do that. Them things they just don't do.
Straight. That's what I did. Cut. Do you know what I mean? This happened in like 2009. I still ain't spoke to her since. Like, you just gotta cut it off. There's boundaries.
If you thought a man was worth your friendship,
yeah,
you wasn't meant to be the type of guy that I should have been kicking with in the first place.
Yeah. And like we said in our last video, in one of our other story times, where we would always be around men more, she was the only girl
that we let in our circle.
Yeah, that we let in our circle. And like since then, like,
and she cheated on us basically. And then I think sometimes it's not wrong to be on your Jack Jones, because nowadays you can't even trust your own friends. You can't really trust anybody. So you know what? Sometimes don't worry if you're on your own. Yeah. And sometimes it's not a bad thing to be on Jack Jones. You know?
No, it's not.
Because you can't trust anybody nowadays.
So that was our story time for today. We have so much more to tell you guys. Yes. There's a lot of story times that we need to
get out there.
Yeah, a lot. But we're gonna leave it at that today. We hope you liked it. If you like it, give this video a thumbs up.
If you like it and you want to see more,
give it a thumbs up as well. Yeah, definitely with the two of us. There's gonna be loads of the two of us anyway.
Yeah, make sure you give it a big thumbs up.
Yeah, so if you want to hear more, comment below, let us know, and we'll just bring out a lot more for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure you subscribe, and also go and check her channel out as well. Like
it's
a link in the description box below. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Peace. Is it 7 o'clock?